don't get how some people could just spend their entire lives stuck in this rigid cycle. They wake up, they go to school or work or university, they come back, they watch a football match, or they watch some Netflix, and they go to sleep. And then this continues for day after day and day after day after day after day. And by the time they know it, they realize that they haven't even lived. They just existed. That was my routine for a long time. I went to school, I came back, I watched some Netflix, I played some video games, and boom, that's done. I studied a little tiny bit, and then that was done. That was my life for 2 years straight. But the scary thing is that nowadays people die at the age of 25, or sometimes even younger nowadays, and they don't get buried until they are 75. And what I mean by that is that people, they get stuck into this rigid cycle that they think is life, but it's just existing. They think that this is what life is supposed to be. A boring cycle. They get stuck and they don't ever go outside. They don't explore. And I'm not saying go outside, explore like this. I'm just saying they don't have the motivation to progress in their lives, so that they can maybe earn some money to go explore the different places, go explore different countries, help their parents. They don't have that drive. They just live a stagnant and boring life. And 70 years later or 75 years later, they're on their deathbed and they think that, bro, what have I done in my life? What's a exciting story that I can tell to my grandkids? And most of them realize that it's nothing. They don't have any stories. They don't have any fun adventures they went to. Yesterday or 2 days back, I broke into a junkyard and I climbed a railway lorry or carriage, whatever you call it, and then I found out that they break those big ass metal cars into small, tiny small metal balls, which was pretty cool. It was pretty interesting. I didn't know that before. But you see, you must go out and live life more. You must go outside and be grateful for what life has offered you, because most of the time we take life for granted, right? You do too. I did too. For a long time, we think that life is infinite. It's gonna go on forever and ever and ever and ever. But the thing is, that it's not infinite. It's finite, right? You are gonna disappear one day, and that's actually a blessing. That means that you can actually be happy about the small things in life. Look at this field right here I'm in. I wouldn't have gotten to know that this field existed, or I wouldn't be grateful for this field if I didn't know that I was going to die one day. If I knew I was going to live forever and ever and ever, because it would be there even after 100 years or so, right? But life is finite and it's not infinite. You are going to die one day. So you got to start living like it. You got to go outside more. You got to go explore more. You got to experience nature more. You got to experience life more. You got to progress in your life. You can't remain stagnant in one place. For these past few years, I've been trying my best to progress in my life, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't progress at all, because I did. I built kind of a small channel right here. I built a community of like-minded people, which I would have never thought was possible. People say that they are afraid of death, but that's not true. We are not afraid of that because we know that death is gonna happen. We are gonna pass away one day. It's sad, but it's a blessing, right? Like I said, we're not afraid of death, but we are afraid of getting to the point that we know we're gonna die. We're on our deathbed and we realize that we never truly lived. We never truly experienced life more. And these past few days, I've been just thinking about what is the point? What is the meaning of life? And I came across this quote by Nietzsche. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but Friedrich Nietzsche, I think that's how he said it. But he said, I think that's who said it, actually. I'm not sure. But he said that the meaning of life is to find your God-given gift. We all have one. You do. The person like you behind the screen watching, you do. I do. We all do. That homeless person, he has a God-given gift too, but he hasn't found it. The meaning of life is to find this God-given gift, and the purpose of life is to share your gift with other people, is to make the other people's lives better with your gift. And you find your gift by just trying out new things, by experiencing life more, by going outside, picking up a rock and thinking, how was this rock created? Or I don't know, bro. You gotta experience life more and try out new things. Like YouTube, this channel, I didn't find YouTube until I went through like 6 business models. I kept trying and trying and trying, and I didn't know about like finding this gift. I just knew that I needed to have a purpose in life, and I tried everything until I found YouTube. And now I'm trying my best to share my gift with you. I'm trying to like make your life a little bit better. At least I hope so. And one more thing that I want to mention is that, brother, you have no clue how much your life can change in one single year. For me, my parents divorced. I moved to a completely new world, America, and I started a YouTube channel. I got a bunch of like-minded people together and built a goddamn community, which I would have never thought was possible. And now I'm finally earning some money online, like literally out of thin air from this YouTube endeavor. All in 1 year, one single year. You have no clue how much your life can change if you just focus on finding this true gift, your God-given gift. Just 1 year is all it takes. One single year. You're gonna live till like what? The average life expectancy is what? 73? I don't know. But you're gonna live till let's say 100, bro. You're a healthy guy or a healthy girl. You're gonna live till 100. Just spend 1 year. You can either sacrifice 1 year for a lifetime of happiness, or you can sacrifice your life for one single year of happiness. I think that's how the quote goes. I'm trying to crouch over here, so it's kind of an uncomfortable position, but the truth is, life is short, and that's the beauty. Because it's short, we can't take everything for granted. You might meet some new people who could change your entire life, or you could lose some people, and it's okay. But every moment is a chance to live. It's another chance to fill another chapter in the book called life. Your book. So what can you take out of this video? Well, I hope that you don't just exist anymore. You don't just like mindlessly wonder about this like leaf blowing in the wind, but you actually live. Because you got one chance, one life. You can either start living, or you can regret everything that you haven't done when you were 80 to 85 years old. Don't take every day for granted, because there is one person out there in the world right now who wished that they could see the sunrise just one more time again before they left. I want you to remember something. No matter how shitty your life is right now, no matter how like big of a hole you are stuck in, you can change it. The power is within you. It has always been. You have one life, one chance. You can't simply give that up. Remember, you're a goddamn blessing, bro. 1 in a 400 trillion chance of you being alive. Don't take it for granted, because there's somebody else who wanted to have what you have. Make it happen, brother. Start living. Stop existing. I'll see you in the next one.